There we go. It took a second for it to go live. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back in Rust. That's right. We're going to juggle a bit of both today. So we're going to do a bit of building here on the PC side. Then we're going to play Rust console later. So here's the lineup for today. We're going to do maybe 2 or 3 hours here on the building. And then we're going to do some Age of Empires for 3 to 4 hours. Then we're going to jump onto Rust console for early to late evening. Is that right? Do I have my math correct here? Maybe late. Later. Yeah, that wouldn't be early evening. That'd be evening. What am I saying? What's up, Big? We have Riz. We have Kev. What's up, Kev? Kev. Big Kevin. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so we're going to try a bunch of different things. There's the new build animation. It's just kind of different. Kind of loud. You guys want to see it? It's a little trippy. Is that crazy, dude? Ooh, the metal foundation's a little... Oh, no, that's cargo. Okay, that's right. Allow me to switch. Here we go. Hi, hello. Colton says, yo, what up? Mo, hi. And we could do the Adobe Foundation. Isn't that crazy? Then we got the metal side. Cargo container. Oops, we didn't do the stone one. What am I doing? Is that crazy? It's going to take some getting used to. Custom services. Bob says, Jade, how's it going? What's up? How's everybody doing? So we're going to be answering farm questions, electricity questions. We're going to be testing out some building, making some modifications, that kind of stuff. So yeah, feel free. Let them rip, you know? Let them rip. So yeah, that way we can get a little bit of ages ranked in. And then we can do AoE 4. The campaign, I think we're on the last piece of that, so we can like fit that in like during dinner time, and then roll right into some Rust with the boys over on console. It says all this in console? No, we're on PC as of right now, but we're going to be switching over that later on tonight. Don't you worry. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so let's put some of the roof tiles on here too. I've only had a chance to briefly mess with these, so like a lot of this is still new to me. We got a shipping container. That looks cool. Let's do it from the outside. All right, let's see what this one looks like with Adobe. I do like the Adobe tiles, and I did see the tiles for, what do you call it? For the shipping container, the roof tiles. It looks really sharp. Oopsie. I like these little joints right here. They look way cool. Since I'm trying to build a better furnace base, any ideas? I got you. Or is it just furnace? I think it might just be furnace. One of those commands will work. He says, can't wait for horses. Yeah, me too. Says, when are we going to get customs? I have the custom server and most recent information there on that video. That's posted at the top. It also came up in the chat. Pretty cool, right? I do like these. Can we do it? How do we adjust it with the, is it with the paint? Like the spray can? Oh, it is. Well, that's nice. That's pleasant, isn't it? Excellent. So yeah, I want to make a couple tweaks to a couple of different builds, especially the ones that we're using currently. I suppose we can just leave this up here for a minute. Right, right. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Maybe some more wood. on that side. Yeah, because we were making a couple tweaks while we were playing, and I was like, ooh, let's work that out here. Not to mention, I mean, everything wiped for us over on PC as well, so we got to start from scratch again. And then maybe that timer circuit, we'll mess with that a little bit, because I think people are now a bit more familiar with farming and whatnot. So I'll have to give that a shot. Don't really know where we are. I think this is the same seed. I did try to change this, but for whatever reason, it kind of defaulted back, which isn't the best, but it is what it is. Here, I kind of want to see this real fast while we're collecting questions. Yeah, that furnace base I got in there is pretty legit. Not going to lie, it's pretty good. I do like that. So let's see what the procedurals look like. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can get another irregular shape. I do like that. That looks nice. That looks way cool. Yes, Randy. Let's do 1813. That seems pretty legit. Let's see. We did a couple of crazy procedural corners. Let's see if we can get, let's bend it the other way. See what that looks like. Let's bend it. So, just like a basic top, right? Something like this. Should cut the corner. Oh, hey, oh. Is that like super loud for you guys, or is that okay? I feel like it's loud. I do like these little like clamps that are in between there. I do like the fact that the procedurals aren't exactly like, oh, and there's a little bit of a gap there. Might be able to take a little peek inside. Kind of. Our procedural on these flaps here are pretty big. You can see them on the metal side too. Large. Very large. Looks good. Says, you should play with me one wipe. We probably won't be opening up to people until we have custom servers. Just because it's kind of crazy with stream snipers and stuff. That's so weird to have that animation when we're building, dude. I heard you can shut it off. Would it be under game? Options, interface controls, creation effects? Oh, okay. Let's see what this does. Goes back to the old school. So do you like Five Guys? Of course. So do the frame. Oh yeah, you're right. Good call. Good call. Van. Interesting. Does that change color as well? Let's take a look. Oh. That's cool. I like that. Let's try, that's cool. See what our window frame looks like. Once you set it and build off that, I think it keeps that color. Let's do this one. Yeah, I heard that the bottom floor kind of punches through like that. That's kind of cool. I mean, that does make sense, but it is a little misleading because then this is the hard side and this is the soft side, even though this side does not look like that. What's up? Achilles says, what's up, dude? What's up, man? What's up? Just checking out the new building stuff, the building set skins over on PC. Obviously, all of our builds will be for like console and the PC side. We're just kind of messing with this. And this is a nice look into the future for us to, you know, when we do get the building skins, what this is going to be for us. I have no idea when that might be, because these are relatively new over here, but I like the fact that we have the container stuff. It looks really cool. When I do our basic builds, I'll try to keep them with our basic stuff without the skins on them. I'll try to, for the most part, so they look familiar. Nice. Okay, let's see. There's another. Ooh, I know. I love messing with this stuff. So I do already have a lot of garage doors, clearly. But there is a decent skin that already exists. I know it's in here somewhere. That like matches up with the cargo container. And it's got a little light on the top rim. This is the one that just came in. Ooh, that kind of matches with the green. That looks cool. We can make like a container. That's so dope. And then, what's the other one? There's another one that's got a light on the rim. I know it does. I just saw it the other day. Any horses yet? Not for us yet. My guess is it'll be about a month or two. I don't think it'll be 3 months before it hits PTB. Hopefully it's only a month that it takes for it to go to PTB. And I guess if the custom stuff comes in, they'll drop that at ASAP whenever that's ready. I was just looking at this the other day. Just looking at this. There's like, it looks like a container and it has a light on the top of the rim. And it's got to be semi-recent because I think I slapped it down. I mean, this one's cool. It's like blue. Oh no, I know what it is. It's not a garage door. It's a double door. Yes. Yes. Which is cool. I like it this way. That's why we can't find it. Duh. Jeez, Jade, what are you doing? What's up? He says, try the stairs. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good call, man. Good call. See, the chat's always got the best ideas, man. You're right. Let's see what those stairs look like. What am I doing? I should be doing those. I like this, picking random colors. Oh, how do we get to go back to the procedural one? Hold on. How do we do this? That's pretty bright. Hold on. I liked it when I was doing the random stuff. Spray can. Hold on. Let's do like... Nope, that'll be too bright. How about something a little more low-key? Alright, stairs. Spiral stairs. Man, PC's really restricted how you place those. That looks sharp. That's pretty cool. I bet our little low walls look pretty cute. Oh, cool. It's got a railing too. Oh, nice. See, that looks so good. All right, let's see about the angled stairs. I like that plywood inset. I think it looks really good. I think you're really good. I don't know how we set it back to that random generation. Show me the meta farm base? Okay, I could show you that. If it's a good take, I guess we'll have version 2 out there. There's something I wanted to try with the meta farm base. I do like this. Man, these look good. Man, we need building skins so bad. Don't we? There it is. That's what I was thinking of the other day. That's pretty cool though, right? It's got light on the rim. Hot. But hey, you're like, hey, this container doesn't have any lights. I got you, dude. How about this one? Deep? Going deep? Deep? It says, just wanted you to know, I look for your update videos. It says, you are my main source of content. Thanks, Troy. It says, so I want to say you're awesome and thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you guys found it helpful. And thank you for the kind words. Troy McCord. Thanks, dude. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the building, farming, electricity, we're going to try to mix all those things together. Somebody had a great question last time. Let me bust out my notes because I usually keep track of who asked what. I had a great question about like, it was area turrets that could be triggered remotely. And I was like, brilliant. And somebody else asked the flip. could you do it the opposite way for sensors? And I was like, also brilliant. So we'll probably redo some of those too, with that more specific piece. But I mean, don't these look great though? Man, I'm so excited for these to come for us, man. And then apparently, and I would assume it's going to be next month because these guys are going so quick for PC, I think the Brutalist would be the next one. I believe that's the one for high quality. Does it change color when you upgrade to stone to sheet? Does color change when you upgrade from stone to sheet? It might. It might do it that way. I'm not sure. I think once you set the color, then it like keeps picking it. Otherwise, it'll like set the random stuff. But are you saying like that's how we undo it, maybe? Looks like it's still got the same color. There's got to be a way to undo it. I just don't know what it is off top. Kind of like the random stuff. We'll have to take a look, take a gander. I like that like railing trim. It looks cool. What other building pieces are we missing here? Walls, triangles. Oh, ramps, stairs. That's right. That's right. That's right. Boys, I know there was a bit of a glitch. Let's see if they fixed it with the Adobe. Let me show you what I'm talking about real fast. Adobe. I love the Adobe. I think it looks great. Okay, so our standard stairs have a bit of a I'm sorry, not a gap, but they the way they're built is they start low and then it goes into a step. It doesn't start with a step and then you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So like standard stairs, and we'll start with that here. They kind of angle up like, oh yeah, that's right, we gotta put a lip there. That's how they work. Come on, crouch. The position for stairs are the most fickle thing ever. So if you look at, oops. Yeah, see how my head's getting stuck? Let me pull back. So like, you know your character is like got a bit of a bound box around it that's invisible. So because this stair sits like this, it should start at like going in first and then going up instead of starting with it up. And that's why we're getting stuck. You can still get through by crouching, but it's a bit annoying. I do love these stairs though. So if you got a door frame in the way, really either you have to like not put one there or you have to put one of these wall frames and then you're good to go. Oops, I meant to do it the other way. I was hoping they'd fix that, but we'll have to wait and see. And I mean, I guess if I was in the creator program for Face Punch, I could give them a little heads up ahead of time, but I mean, I can always try to flag it out over on Twitter, but I do like that trim right there. That looks so good. All right, so let's see these stairs. I bet they look good. There's got to be a way to switch that back to the random. And then we'll check out the ramp. Yeah, see, this one started low. See what I mean? It goes in first. Let's see if it clears the doorway. Ah, man, I like this a lot. I love the outside, too. And then you've got these, like, procedural rust patterns on the outside, too. Man, that looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the way the foundations look, too. I'm interested to see what the Brutalist looks like after this. Good questions, guys. Okay, who was asking about was it Caleb asked about the farm base? Got you. Let's go do it. Hey, let me make sure my notes are up, because you guys have been asking great questions. Make sure we're getting them all. Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta... So we're doing the Meta Furnace base, which is a great base. It's still something that's 100% great for even right now. It's been out for a minute, but you know, and then I'll get that one set. Okay, we're good. I had to check a server variable. We're okay. All right, so let's try it out here because we need a bit of space. Let me take off this privacy screen. There we go. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to playing with the boys over on the console side, but I'm also looking forward to us doing some ranked in Ages 2. By the way, it's on Xbox and PC. And Ages 4 is coming to Xbox this year. And then we'll try to juggle like some ranked Ages 2 and then the Ages 4 campaign. Super hot. Love that game. If you like real-time strategy, it's tits. I was like, can I say that it's tits yet? Is it 20 minutes in? Okay, we're good. It says, what's the news with custom services? Got the fingers crossed for them. Me too. I'm hoping we get something sooner than later. They did show us a lot of progress. I wonder if they're going to slate it in before the horses or not. I think they're going to release it when it's ready. Okay, so let me see if I can remember this off the top of my head. I think we started with... I'm doing this from memory, so bear with me. Was it? I think it was this. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll have to build this like twice. You have to give me a sec. I have to remember what I did, right? Off the top of my head. Uno momentos. So actually, we could test a couple different things while we're doing this. We'll do this more than once, so don't fret if you're like, hey Jade, you're going too fast. And we'll keep this standard. I do like the fact that in our wheel they put the Q and E, so that'd be like bumpers for us to like switch those. Man, I hope we get those skins for us quick. They look so good. So yeah, we've been starting off the wipe over on the console side. Things are looking great. We're kind of rich. The boys went on to play for a little bit afterwards. I think they got like C4 and all kinds of stuff. So there's actually something I wanted to test. We're gonna do two birds with one stone. Don't worry, Caleb. We'll get you with the full build here. Okay, so if you guys have played yet, you guys know that this sits out here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it over under construction? Right. That's right. That's right. So these guys have to have ceiling tiles out in the wild, right? So when you place them on top of your base, these guys need sky blocks for them to collect water. And they do collect them slowly. But check this out. And I learned this from the T guy. He's a content creator on the PC side. And I was like, I never thought to do this. I was like, that's genius. I think it's just T guy on Twitter as well. So you remember how the old furnace bases we used to do this, and this is why I brought this up. Remember how we could stick a furnace in there as long as we had a grill? Well, you can do the same thing with a water catcher. And I was like, dude, that's the best thing I've ever seen. So if you really want to protect your water, come on. Am I not high enough? Does it need to be one more? Need to be one more? No. Yes? Hold on. Hold on. Maybe they took it out. Hold up. Girl. Is it 1.5? I don't remember it being 1.5. Let's find out. That's a yes. Or can you only do it when you put the grill in? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's got an order. It's got to be done in. I think that might be it. Yeah. But it still works. The water comes through. So you can actually collect it that way. But to be honest, this sits here in such a way where, like, that's cute and all, and maybe that's enough. Like, you can use this to top off. I'm not saying it's completely useless, but you do need like 40 of these to keep up with a sprinkler. And even sprinklers are not the best way to fuel a crop plot because it takes 3 hours to fill a crop plot, last I checked. So what you want to do is typically use jugs with water, with a sprinkler, excuse me, and then use like a water catcher to help top you off. And you want to keep a system of jugs at all times because that's just how it goes. So like one big crop plot with one sprinkler will take you 3 hours to fill. So you want to use a combination of those things because there'll be times where you need to finish off the crops and you're just shy and maybe the water source is contested. This is like where it would make sense. Anyways, okay, so let's go back here. So this is why I brought this up. Caleb's like, just show me the metabase. So because that tile works in that same fashion, basically like furnaces, why wouldn't it work like this? Right? Da, 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 da. So this one's interesting because this base is based off the whole procedural completion, or they just call it a procedural, but the roof tiles have these crazy like bendy things that go on. And we built a couple different bases off this. Just build it up like this for now to kind of show the idea. Let me pull back. What's up, Offroad? What's up, dude? What's up? Casio says, when are custom servers coming? This is the info we got so far. Hopefully soon, man. We're waiting for you. What's up, Tenchu? What's up, baby? I wanted to play Ages 4 campaign so bad. So you see, like when these are on the corner and they're the same material, how it completes that into this crazy bend? Well, that's the whole idea behind this, because technically, if you just, let me just update this. That's the tile that exists, but the piece in between here actually, I mean, it exists, we can stand on it, but as far as the game's concerned, that's a sky tile. So I think water catchers work in the same way. I'd love to find out. See how these are the same material? It's starting to complete it. Well, if you keep going around and completing these tiles, it makes this enclosed top piece. That's quite pretty. Although, you know what? We kind of messed this one up because it needs to be a bit elevated, doesn't it? So as long as these all match, see how it's closing up the top here? And then what you do is, or at least the meta furnace base. Did I get it in there? Did I get the right thing? Was it like furnace or meta furnace? Is it meta furnace? Furnace? I'm trying to remember my own commands. Or is it furnace? It's one of these. I don't know. I can't read, dog. What's up? Manifesto says, awesome. Love the videos. Very informative and straightforward. Thanks, man. Says, what's the news with custom servers? Fingers crossed. We got that one earlier. But yeah, I'm with you. That custom server video right there should give you what we got up to this point. My guess is when they're ready, they're going to drop it, and it may push the horses out a little bit. But I don't think people will really care that much. I mean, yes, I want horses, but like if we had customs first, I'd be like, yeah, give us that, please. It says you could do a half wall with a roof with a bunch of water collectors. It says where you can open up the garage doors and people still can't get in. It says so you can access the water collectors without the risk of going deep on your base. Oh, nice. Nice. So because this procedural top, or these procedurals for the roof tiles, complete in this, I don't know what kind of architectural style this would be, but I think water catchers work in the center here. I don't know how useful this is for us, but, oh, maybe we got to place it first to like the way we do the furnace. Fine. Picky. Or does it need to be on a tile? Oh yeah, I was going to say, we can put it on the ground, right? We're about to find out if the game can tell the difference. Is it, like, what is it, 40 you need for these to operate? At this point, you'd probably just stick a giant water collector, but still, it's not very efficient for just only that. That's why you see me do stuff like the Hermit farm base, the farming wedge. They're all specifically designed to, like, pump water and also, like, use a combination of different techniques. And a lot of people, to be fair, if you're not on the water, right, you may have to run to get your water, and it may be salt water, and that's okay. Like, that's doable. You just use those night times to run, like, a half inventory full of jugs. Fill it up with salt water or fresh water. Fresh water if you're lucky. And then you just bring it back to your base to process. And then when it's daytime, you let the desalinator do its thing. Clean the water. And then you go clap cheeks, come back in the middle of the night, because you can't do much at night anyway, right? And then when you do, you start to, you know, move all the water on the base. All right, so 4 milliliters, I think, probably universally. Let's see if that works. Just a little test, because Caleb was asking about this base, and this base made me think of this. Maybe it doesn't, boys. It does take forever for that to go. It says, hey, Jade, thanks for the content you make. Thanks, man. Cap and Hex. Thanks, dude. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate you guys. Glad you like it. I think it blocks it. That's kind of crazy, right? Let's see if the other side's been working. 19 milliliters? Yeah, maybe that's a grill-only situation. Interesting. They're all stuck at 4, aren't they? Boo. Oh, this one went up. They do work. See, these take forever. But that's the thing. If you keep a couple of these on your rooftop, and you've got, like, whatever. What is this like? I can't remember how much these hold. They could be good water holders as well. You don't necessarily need to collect the water or, like, rely on that. So they do work. How about that? That's good to know. We'll let them stay in there in our little test bed. Let's throw down a TC in here, and let's go ahead and get this meta furnace base. Maybe. That should be more than enough, as there's no way in here. By the way, when we do get custom servers, I'm fairly certain, with a high degree of confidence, that we'll be able to do stuff like this. See how I'm, like, flying around? This is called no clipping. I've seen them do this during live streams when we did like the cargo ship, or even like when you see the admins flying around. So we'll have this ability, and a lot of times when you see me building like this on the server, I'm using just straight admin tools. I'm not using any crazy mods or anything. So like I'm no clipping now, and I drop, and like I'm invincible, so I won't be able to like get wrecked. So I believe all of these things and us being able to spawn things will be available for us. The hermit base is nice. The hermit base you can start to live out of. I wouldn't stay in there long term, but it is designed to be a supporting base to your main base, and it's designed to be like up on the water so you guys can make those like teas and stuff. And then once you have an abundance of teas, you can sell them off because they're extremely valuable. You can use it to make your super seeds if you want to. You can just do the basic stuff for production. It's entirely up to you. Yeah, so we are definitely collecting water. So this definitely counts the same way the furnace base does. Tight. Now we know, dude. Building science. This is going to decay. It's not connected. Okay. I'm going to give the basic rundown. Let's see if I can do this all from memory. So, this furnace, large furnace, works in the same fashion. It needs a sky tile. But it's a kind of a bulky boy. Right? And actually, you can place that pretty high. Pretty obnoxious. You jump and have to hit the button. But this will fit in 4 squares, so that's the whole idea behind this, is you have 4 tiles in the center on the dirt, and then technically all of this procedural stuff is enough sky tile for the large furnace to work. And then I think I remember all this off the top of my head. Let's go do it. Ah, yes. Might do this a 3rd time. So we might do a take for this. Why not? Caleb's just patiently waiting for this. Alright, so... yeah, we're going to do stuff on crossbreeding for sure. Super Trucker. We might even start to dabble in a little bit on the stream. It is very in-depth. Says I've done it Pixel Gap on PlayStation. Nice. Does Pixel Gap work on console? I don't believe it does. He says haven't gotten a verified answer. There you go. Offroad says he has. Do you know what technique off the top of your head to get the gap? There's a lot of different ways. Game Lights has got a good technique with moving your character around, which is crazy that he found all that information out. It's awesome. That guy goes deep. That guy goes hard. Alright, so... got all the extra pieces here. So yeah, a lot of times when you're starting this, it's a little hectic because you're exposed like this. It makes it a little intense. I do like to put 2 doors on the opposite side. Lots of different ways you can fill this. And obviously this is meant not for, I mean, I guess you could do this as a starter, but the thing about this is, it's a considerable amount of stone to get started, so. We'll do this a couple times, but hopefully Caleb's got it. You know, I record while I stream, so if this ends up being a good take, we'll maybe use it in the future. Just see if I can remember how all this is done. All right, so when you typically start this bad boy, this is the layout. Let me get the doors ready. Maybe I should have elevated the foundations. I can't remember. Okay, so it looks like this, right? That's a lot of stone, right? That's a lot. So even before you put anything else down, I like to get these doors up. You can make them wood if you want to. It just keeps people off your back long enough to get the rest done. And then this time, if you have your large furnace, and this can be in the water, believe it or not, I do kind of like to push it up against one particular wall. A little bit. We'll kind of keep it towards us. Hopefully I do this right. And what you can end up doing now Let me make that a bit brighter outside. Calculating. Did I get it right? Nope, I didn't. Better. This is honestly custom servers are going to breathe new life into console. Yeah, I think so. I mean, and plus, you know, we're going to open up a bunch of crazy stuff for like people to play with us. We're going to run arenas. Even though I know we don't have minis right now, we'll make like, you guys have seen us do it like during the beta stuff when we did beta codes. We made an arena and we just like clapped each other's cheeks and like giant like 3v3s or like 2v2s or free for alls. So I think that'd be cool. We like, you know, we do it live on stream, bring people in. We'll sit there and spectate. Will you guys do it? I mean, you guys can. I mean, I guess I can jump in the ring, but let's be honest, I'm not the best shot. So this is the tool cupboard room right here. This is very important to put in. I like to leave a little bit of room over here. Hopefully I get this all right. Again, I'm doing this all from memory. It's been a minute. So we'll put some supplies in here. Just throw 2 million supplies on the ground. Super stack. And then, this is assuming that you have large furnace learned. Wildlife is doing its thing. What? As we're doing a build, the doggo's chasing the deer. Don't do it. Jeez. That's funny. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So yeah, the way this starts is, this is assuming that you've got large furnace and hopefully garage doors learned and at least the glass window. So hopefully, you know what, before I build more of this, let me just spot check this real fast. Yeah, I messed up. Oh wait, did I? Did I? Hold on. Oh, no, we're good. Whew. I was like, do the foundations have to be higher? Alright, so once you have this, you can use the furnace to kind of jump up, and you have to place the furnace before you put the roof tiles on. Then you want to put your triangle roof tiles like this. Just keep placing them on the outer rim. I know they're very fickle. Can we rotate ours yet? Or no? I can't remember. These back pieces are so annoying to put in. Sometimes like sitting on the interior and placing them helps a bit. And honestly, these furnace bases, as long as you have line of sight to your main base, these will pay for themselves. You can just do like large drops of, or like farming runs, right? Not drops. And then just come back here and just set them to process. And there's like enough protection here that most people, by the time they got in, you would be back home and you'd notice it. And then you can, you know, shoot them from your main base. Because you want these close. Like, you know, this is its footprint. So like if your main base was here, you could like see at least one of the doors. Ideally both sides of those doors. So you can really put heat on people if you need to. And if you get a large compound, you can always place this on the interior. That's pretty big though, you know what I mean? This is pretty big. So that's like the basic idea here. And then we'll start to fill in. I do like these airlocks on the exterior. Single pass-through airlocks. It just gives you a nice low-cost alternative, and it gives you a place to maybe stick a turret later. Oh, you know what? With the electricity out now, we kind of have to make a change to it. So you know what? Let's go ahead and figure out what that is. This is honestly custom servers. Nope, got that one. So just make sure you're clipping the right pieces when you put the floor. Jess? Interesting. We can play around with some of those. You know what? Let's just make this the wood one. What am I doing? That way we don't have to mess around with coating the lock every time. Perfect. Let's place the door, shall we? Yeah, so I like this triangle piece because we can eventually stick a turret up here. Wow, is that not gonna let me place it? That's new. Hold on. Ooh. Really? When did this occur? Hold on. What? This is shocking. Hold on. Can we not? We were able to do this before. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna have to make a change. Oh no, it does work. You just have to do that side first. That's annoying. Man, it got real fickle with that because people have made some crazy builds. I don't think we're as restricted on our side yet, but we will be at some point. So it looks like we'll have to do this airlock first if we want any semblance of consistency. Watch this, that'll work. That's odd. So that's an order of operations now for us. That's nutty. Because you notice it does stick on this side. Interesting. Yeah, we often stick turrets right there on the top. I wonder if we could procedural the top here and get like a wind turbine. Bet we could. This isn't in the original, but this could definitely work. And honestly, you could just use solar panels if you really wanted to as well. It doesn't have to be a wind turbine. You get 4 of them up here, you can get some decent stuff. As long as you have sensors running on the area stuff, you should be good. That way you've got good coverage, man. Electrical place. Wind turbine place. Not super high, but that should be high enough for like what you're doing. And that way you can power the turrets, baby. Yeah, I wonder where we're going to stick the electronics for that. Now, you would stick these turrets on top if you've got like a walled compound, because then otherwise people can pot shot them from a distance, and you want these to activate when, like on a timer in most cases, for like a period of time. So we'll have to sort that out. Did I really spawn that in? What a douche. So then having these here is usually enough to keep people off your back for a period of time. And then everything else in here is like space for processing and whatnot. See if I can remember. I think we did this side. I think we did a bunch of garage doors here. And I think we had ceiling tiles. They should come in. And then these will be garage doors. It just bulks up the place a little bit. I'm pretty sure on this side we had that like crazy reach-in cabinet. Yeah, you stick a bunch of boxes in here, and then I think we just had a window or something there, but I guess you could use a door if you really wanted to. A couple different ways you can do it. Yeah, I wonder where we're going to stick the electronics. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I guess we could use one of these side pieces maybe for a battery cabinet. Maybe. We'd maybe have to, like, we use this for like a little inset piece, but maybe we're going to have to sacrifice one of these to put a battery in. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to think off top. I wonder if a medium will fit up there. I don't think it does. Let's see if we can squeeze one in there. Bang, bang. I don't think it will. That'd be so cool if it did. We pivot it and stick it in there? Ooh. Then you're really cooking. So this is cool up here, and you can definitely, I think we can still fit sleeping bags up here, which is nice. You can even fit, if I'm not mistaken, single trays. Get some sprinklers on the roof tile, so you can do some growing in here. Oh, yes. Get some small boxes on the rim. See, now you're really maximizing the space, you know? So if you're already paying for all this protection, you might as well squeeze a couple extra things in here. That's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Get a couple of sprinklers going, maybe? Yeah, you just gotta make sure everything's low enough in here so you can reach everything. Because you're really gonna be jumping around using the rim of this, which can make mobility a bit rough. Can we fit one up here? Oh. Look at that. Almost. Get in there. You almost want to make it just like this so you can kind of fit your face in there. Because this one's cute, but I feel like jumping up here is going to be kind of a royal pain. So you want to be able to like see what's going on and pick the plants correctly. Or is that just me? Yeah, I'm thinking at a slant's going to be the way to do that one. We might lose a couple box spaces, but... You gonna try to make tea? Nice. It's definitely worth it. Feel like this furnace will work. Yeah, so I wonder if we should just leave this one side open. Then like save this back piece for like the battery access. That might be the way to go. Yeah, because like remember we kind of set the furnace back here in the lower left corner here. Like it's more hugging this side. Not completely, but we pushed off the wall a little bit. I think if we can kind of make space for some of these electronics. Hey, let me see if I can double these up. If I guess I pushed it back that way. We're like changing the amount of furnace base design a little bit. A little bit, yes. I mean, think about it. You're sitting here cooking anyways. Be kind of nice to do a little bit of cloning and stuff. The real question is if we keep that kind of stuff in here, we're going to have like cleaners and... Ooh, you know what though? Hopefully Caleb's finding this useful. We've like pivoted a couple times off of the explanation. I was like, can we squeeze one of these in here, boy? Why can't I pick that up? That was weird. Oh, it's not deep enough. Oh, you can't fill it up manually. Hold on, just one sec. Oh. Hamburguesas on the grill? So I wonder if we could get this just a little bit deeper. I don't think it needs to be much deeper. Yeah, see what I mean? If we could do it that way, then we don't have to worry about like a pump. We just do it manually. That's enough, right? Like if you're already doing this, then you just make enough for teas. Ooh. Or do you got like 5 things cooking now? Wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, literally, if we just scooch this down just a sconch, this would be deep enough for us to grab water. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so, okay, let's rethink this for a second. I like that a lot. You know what's funny, though? If we're up here filling up crop plots, check this out. Remember how I was like, be careful with like, this thing's got AoE. If we're up here splashing water, pretty sure it's going to turn off the furnace. Oh, it didn't. Okay, perfect. Okay, that works. What's this? Morgan Armstrong says, Caleb's coming for you. What? Is that my stalker? Is that who you're talking about? This person I don't know who keeps stalking me for almost 2 years now? Yeah, I think it's funny that this person stream snipes me about 2 years ago, and then stream snipes me last weekend, and now wants to stream snipe me again, I'm assuming? I mean, let it go, man. This behavior is behavior of somebody who's not well. Just leave us alone, man. It's getting weird. It's getting real weird. Man, not that Call of Duty kid's again. I know, right? Like, I don't know if this kid's, like, not well, or if he thinks this is, like, gonna help him get clout. It's not gonna do whatever he thinks it's doing. And I gotta tell you, it's starting to get really weird. Like, I didn't know who this person was till, like, last weekend, because they literally showed up and harassed us. Right? Then pretty much gave up the server, which is pretty obnoxious. Stream snipes, I guess the whole point was like he wanted to come stream snipe me to repay me because he stream sniped me before. And I was like, because that makes sense. I'm like, okay, so clearly you're not anchored in reality, so that's very concerning. And now we got some cronies coming in here doing the same thing. Cool, man. Cool. It's like, it's not just teen angst. It's like, it goes beyond that. I think there's some sickness going on there. You know what I mean? Like, I detect red flags in the whole thing. I'm like, hey man, I don't know who you are. Leave us alone. I don't want anything to do with you. Yeah. You are unstable, and I don't know who you are, and anything I do or have found out about you is like red flag city. So just stay in your own corner and do your own thing, man. Harassing me is not going to get you anywhere. See what I mean? There you go. Here's one guy. Morgan says, how's he going to get clout from you? Hey, man, then why is he in my chat and why are you here? That's the real question. Right? Run along. Go tell him. Yeah, so if it's not for clout, what's it for? Then that just goes back to my red flag comment. Like, then this guy's got issues. And I mean, I don't want anything to do with him to begin with, but I really don't want anything to do with him now. You know what I mean? It's like, geez, man, leave it alone. I don't know who you are. As much as you think it's about you, I promise you it's not. I mean, I guess it is about him, right? He's the one with the sickness. I mean, if it's stock, yeah, he goes, yeah, for real. Yeah, Morgan's one of them. Yeah, that's why I canned him. I was just like, get out of here, man. I mean, he's got like a toxic community to go with it, so I was like, yikes, man. I mean, if he's that stalkery with me, I can only imagine what it's like for the opposite sex. So, hey, man, he's just, in general, that guy needs to chill out. And he needs to leave us alone, because I don't want anything to do with him. Pass it along. Anyways, back to the build. Very good. Okay, so we were talking about throwing water up here. I don't know if we need to have crop plots on every top corner, but I guess we need to kind of figure out what our water situation is going to be. So I guess we need, let's see if we can have water containers. So we might be trying to do too much at once. Tension says thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we can stick water storage up here. Might be trying to be doing a little bit too much with our furnace space, but I just kind of want to see if we can pull it off. Let's see. I don't know if this will fit. Oh, girl. Now we're talking. I mean, technically we don't need this. We can just use jugs. But if we wanted a water system, we could do that. That's kind of hot. Ooh, baby. Kind of like a little sketch we're doing here. We'll have to figure it out. I like it. I'm glad Caleb, what was it? Caleb McCord? Was Caleb McCord that originally asked? Caleb Paxton, excuse me. He asked about this meta furnace space, and I was like, ooh, we kind of figured some stuff out, boys. I guess if you're going to place one of these, you kind of stand in the water till you can fill up a jug. That's going to be our test. So really, this just needs to be shifted over a little bit, because we were almost there. It's nice. Can I do it here? Oh, yeah, I just need to be over just a little bit further. I mean, literally, look. I'm over one step, and I'm in it. So, yeah, because you know how we place, like in the 4 squares, but we place the furnace in, like, the lower left down? So that it gets closer to these walls. Then, as long as this fills up with water, you're pretty much good to go. And I'm hoping this gives you a good pathway to walk back and forth, so it's not super obnoxious to traverse the base. Then I guess we could bring our entrance in on this side, too. So if we had some other, kind of the same way we did the other door, you know what I mean? And then this would be facing this way, I believe. We had another crazy furnace-based design we were messing with. That's kind of hot, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's legit. So the question is, can we have enough, like, traversal here that it's not, like, super obnoxious? We could put a battery there. And then maybe we can have some more, like, working area here, and then maybe we stick storage on the opposite side. Okay, okay, we're getting there, boys. Then maybe we stick that furnace pocket right here. Then we just stick our storage right here. Because remember, if you're doing like sulfur and stuff, sometimes having like a little pocket of just regular furnaces, because they crank charcoal, as we all know, might be pretty nice. Yeah, this could be like the pocket for that. So like the places where you're walking the most, hopefully this isn't too blocked. And the reason why we have these open gaps here is because it makes it a bit easier to jump into. But let's see, if we block this and we stick like a battery in there, what does that look like for us? Alright, let's see, did we make it impassable? And the other question is, can we jump up on this freely? Like from here. Oh, that's pretty rough. That's why we did it last time. I remember now, because we needed the place to jump up. This needs to work in a lot of different terrains, because like, what if you place this incorrectly? Yeah, so getting up here is going to be kind of annoying, but it'll work. I don't know what we could put in here that would be like logical. Nice. He says, alright, Jade, I got to get the kids ready for vacation. He says, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, man. Have a good time. Have a good trip. Fly or drive safe, however you're traversing that. Kick back, relax, dude. I don't know. What are we going to do with this side pocket, right? Like this one right here? I don't know. We could stick some of our electronics in here if we want to, or even a purifier if we wanted to. I would assume that we do most of this with manual operations. Oh yeah, we stuck that there, so I guess we'd stick the furnaces there. Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of flip-flopped that one, didn't I? Ouch. This needs to be furnaces. This is the battery. Okay. We good. We got it. Nice, man. Have a good one, sir. Hopefully the kids behave. Or behave enough, right? So as long as we can, like, jump this isn't too bad. So we might have to make some slight footprints, deviations from this, but it's not bad. We got some options, for sure. And then we'll jam a bunch of furnaces in the corner. Sounds good. I like that. I like that. Although, to be fair, if you're tossing water up top, these are going to shut off. But you know what? If you got like a igniter in there, you'll be fine. Right? Just stick one of those on the wall. And just have like a button on it. You'll be good to go. Just stick like a red button outside. Like a dude. There we go. Get a cable. We're all set. Perfect. That'll start up all the furnaces. Hot. Is that not low enough? Oh, they don't start with wood. Because I didn't craft them. That's kind of amazing. That's good for 250 pushes. That's pretty much good for the wipe. I like that. So we can kind of just keep that open. As long as these, like, this is your main entrance here, so you can kind of jump on top of these or leave these open so you can get over here. This makes a lot of sense. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Perfect. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna have some hamburgers on the grill. What's up? When did Bob say he was coming? Yeah, so we'll do Rust, a little bit Ages, and then back to Rust console. Where apparently we're gonna get stalked again, so can't wait. Can't wait for somebody who doesn't know how to let go of something that they totally fabricated in their own mind. Love it. Isn't that funny? It's like, hey, you made me stalk you out. And I was like, what? How does that work? How does that work? Sweet. Gotta tell you, looking forward to the hamburgers. Okay, so we were also going to talk about, I have it on the list here. Boat pump house, water catcher cover, we got that. Sprinkler timers. Let's see how our water catchers are doing inside. So I guess if these get destroyed, you can't place them again because they're not going to let you place them on the interior. It's the same way large furnaces are. Kind of an interesting setup. You can really bait people in, make them think it's a furnace base, and then it's just water catchers. They'd be like, what is this trash? And be like, you stole it. You did it. Not me. What's up, Mr. Davies? Yeah, I'm going to say something in Discord, homie. Yeah. What's up, Elite Gamer? What's up, man? Okay, so yeah, that was pretty hot. Dude, I gotta tell you, I really like these skins, man. Yeah, look at these. Building skins. What a great idea. This is how you doing? Great. Thanks for asking. How you doing? How you doing? Baby? Fantastic. Gotta tell you, we're gonna have a nice night of messing around. Doing some Ages, doing some Rust. Looking forward to it. I think Ages is gonna be mostly campaign, but I mean, we'll see. Ages 4 campaign. But I mean, if Bob gets on, we'll get silly. Yeah. Just have to low key. A real tight operation. We'll detail more. We got a pretty good thing in place. So it's all good. Yeah. Wait, you know what's crazy? Didn't that person say last time he was returning the favor, and didn't he stream snipe us again and put our stuff in his stream? And so, like, didn't he say he was trying to return the favor? I mean, I guess I'm trying to follow somebody who's not anchored in logic, so even though I got something logical here, I'm pretty sure it's not going to make a difference, but didn't that person also say he's returning the favor? I was like, okay, so, like, didn't you already do that? So, like, why are you stalking us? Like, what's up with that, dude? Can you just leave us alone? That would be great. Definitely don't want anything to do with you. Definitely don't want to play with you, around you. Don't want to know anything about you. Just want you to leave us alone. I don't think that's too much to ask, but we all know that's not going to happen, is it? Roberto! What's up, man? Dude, I'm looking forward to us doing a little bit of a ranked. I really want to test that Archer Rush, man. Yeah, I like these skins. They're so good. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I just don't want anything to do with this person. So, you know, don't egg them on. Obviously, be respectful. I want to make sure our community is not adding to the problem. And I don't think you guys are. But, you know, even though this person may not be nice, let's just make sure that we're conducting ourselves in ways that we won't be embarrassed about. You know what I mean? Just as a reminder. I don't think anybody on our side's doing anything nutty, but, you know. It's just, hopefully this person leaves it alone. Because whatever this is 100% fabricated in their mind. So I was like, hey, didn't you already get us back? Hey, so you could go ahead and leave us alone. That would be great. Right? Not that we wanted them around to begin with. We don't. It's like, oh, you won. All right, cool. Now leave us alone. Right? It's like, whatever it is you're doing, it's weird. We don't like it. Go away. No, our crew's always been good. You guys are always on your best behavior. And I'm proud of you guys for that. Whenever we're like in somebody else's chat, people are always respectful. That's awesome. I like to think that that's the kind of community that we are. Even though people don't always operate in the same way, but that's okay. I love the build. Dude, these tiles are so amazing. I just like, I know I can ask Pedro, but he's never going to tell me, but I'll be like, hey man, when do we get these? Just so you know, we never get inside information from them. I'm pretty sure they're like clamped. I don't think the suits let them. I think Pedro wants to say what's coming up, but I don't think he can. I don't think he's able to. That's my hunch. That's the corporate hunch. Who is the nice person? Elite? Talking about me? You're talking about the other guy. Well, if he's a nice person, then tell him to leave us alone. We don't want anything to do with it. Man, I like those. I just want my whole base to look like a storage box. Man, I like these roof tiles. I don't know how to get my procedural corners back. Ever since we painted it, it's not letting us do it again. Does anybody know off top how to stop the consistent painting? Says, you are Jade. Man, you're a nice person. Says you have a very good imagination. Thanks. I just want to build in metal now, all day. So back to this. We don't necessarily have to put turrets on top. I do like these airlocks here. Apparently we have to place the airlock first before the tile. That's kind of interesting. We don't have to go this high if we don't want to. We could just make the solar panels. And as long as we have enough room for 4 of them, I'm pretty sure we could squeeze it all in there. Yeah, so then if we have solar panels, those don't really need to be that high at all. And then I guess if you really wanted some more of these, you can always put some more stilts on this side and then go with a giant wind turbine if you really wanted to. That one kind of keeps you low key, because these giant towers sticking up over the horizon kind of says, raid me. But to be fair, this would be a supporting base. Very rarely would you be living out of this exclusively. You might bounce back after a raid and something like this, but in my experience, that's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. How long ago did you start YouTube? It's been a minute. I did it more seriously, I think, in like 2018-ish. Maybe dabbled starting in like somewhere in 16, I think. Okay, so what else do we need for the water? I'm like drawing a blank here. So if we need to clean the water, a desalinator is probably going to be a thing. So we're going to need a big old thing for that. Could just slap that bad boy right there. Yeah, yeah. And then, can we stick a tile on top? It's not so bad. Maybe we stick a fridge in the corner. Ooh, did we combine all kinds of good stuff in here? That's what's up. Ooh, you know what else we need? We need the table. Boys, we need the table. Or can we fit it upstairs? Oh, maybe? Kind of amazed if we could. Nah, it's not gonna let us. Boo. But it will fit right here. Barely, but it will. Get in there. It lit up for a second, didn't it? Am I crazy? I was playing FIFA till 2019. Ah, yes. I guess we can stick some boxes down here. I know it's not ideal for like... Yeah, it's not too bad. It's annoying, but it'll get the job done. There's no protection on that, but that's okay. And then I think we can maybe fit the electronics on the rim here if we need to for some timers. That'll work. I mean, it's a bit snug, but it works. If you want another crop plot, you can get rid of that container, and then you can just use barrels and stuff inside of here. It's not bad. Because you'll be coming back to your main furnace base anyways. I like it. I think that's what we're going to use. Boys? Is there any place to slap a fridge? Probably not. Oh, maybe here. Do it around the entrance. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, fridge just chilling in the front. What a douchebag. Can we fit another tile up here? Boom. I'm pretty sure we can stick the sprinklers. Oh, that's the other thing too. How do we fit the lights up there? Oh yes. Let's stick one in the center and see what that does. Maybe we can get away with it. That'd be kind of hot. I don't think it reaches that far, but I could be wrong. If we have them all over here, right? Does it work? Maybe. Getting crazy now, boys. That is right on top of that, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't want to fit in the procedurals. Oh, no, it does. It does. Okay, let's see if it reaches it. I have no idea if it's going to. Let's get our creative power in there so we can kind of see what this is going to look like. It's kind of crazy. We're supercharging the battery. It's like, where's the battery? There it is. Where's my in? Watch, we destroy the furnace by accident. Be like, no. There we go. Power in. Let's bring it down outside. We're just trying to supercharge it. That's all. I do like that we have Builder's Paradise that we can practice this in. This is a bit tight back here, boys. I'm not gonna lie. We might have to stick. Yeah, it's a bit tight. Can we actually jump out of that? I'm a little leery about this because if it's not easy to get out of, or you place it incorrectly, it might be hard to. It might get stuck. Yeah, so we brought it super close on this side and kind of close right here, but honestly, this is all open, so it's not the worst thing. Where were we plugging it? Oh, yeah, the light. That's right. Splitter and a switch. Let's just put it up here for now. I'm burning my nuts. And then we'll use what, red? Oh, they changed that. Interesting. I like that better. To be honest, I like it better. There we go, just like that. Boom. We'll connect it over here, and then we'll get the light. We'll just make it a black cable for now, and then we'll just kind of fast connect it, see if it actually connects to the top. It says, yes, love Builder's imagination. It says, target merged together with Builders. Half Builders, half target, it says. But Bradley's on the... Brad's on the target side? Bradley? Kind of nice that they put target practice back on there. I was like, why is that not on? Oh, yeah, I have to turn it on. Duh. Okay, so let's just plant some stuff here. Be nice if I had some clean water on tap, but I don't. This would be a good time for us to use the desalinator. Bingo. Might be time for me to smash some burgers. If I do, I'll just throw on some music. Leave it. Just hovering over there, and I'll be like 5 minutes. Excellent. So yeah, like you could take Bradley's on real lives, if you know what I mean. That's crazy. Doesn't work out, because that thing's only like... We just want to read out. That's all we're looking for. Okay. That should be enough, right? Right? We do need a place for sleeping bags, don't we? I should probably pick that up. Maybe we get rid of that storage, and I think we can place a sleeping bag up here if I'm not mistaken. Or not. Okay. I guess we'll have to put it in the doorway. That kind of sucks. That's rough, man. You can only fit one bag in there? I guess it's not the end of the world, but... Yeah, we'll have a version that's compact like this on the cheap, and then we'll do one that's a bit larger. That's got some extra modules on the side. Got a couple different designs for this one that could be, it could benefit what we're trying to do. Alright, so let me place a couple seeds in there and see what we come up with. I just want to see if we're getting the light reading that we need. What? What? Super seed? What? First roll? Boys? What's that all about? 0% light. Okay, that's not good. What about this one? This one has light. What about this one? Ah. Yeah, so it looks like each pocket will have to have a light. We can't get the universal light that we were hoping. Well, maybe if I slide this bad boy down, and we'll give it a little shot and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can do it like right over here or something. Even though it doesn't really make sense right there, but I think it'll reach. Because these guys look like they should be close. Got a base near Ox, some train yard. Launch ready assist. Got an AK bolty. Nice. 2 minutes in the white. Perfect. I love finding decayed bases and stuff. It makes you feel so good. Perfect. Sorry for spamming the chat. No, you good. You're good. It's not spam. You're fine. You're fine, baby. Alright, so I might eat here in a sec. There we go. Just plug this bad boy in real fast. I can't help it. I gotta stick the Tron wiring over it. Boop, 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 beep, boop. Alright, are these registering or no? Nope. And then no, so there's definitely a lower section for that. So we pretty much need it over the crop plot. That's fine. That should do. And so in theory, that should work. And so should that. And then we can also stick a sprinkler up there if we really wanted to. That's cool. If we want to get crazy. But to be real, this isn't like a huge grow operation. This is just to do like some minor cloning or whatnot. Alright, so let's make sure this all works. Pass through. Man, putting the... There it is. The little meatball or whatever for this thing is so annoying to place sometimes. You just like... It's like, oh, you can place it. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't. See what I mean? Just like lit up, went away. I'm even using no clip and I'm still having a hard time. Oh my goodness, just place it. I think because this is in the way. Which doesn't make sense because they don't connect. There you go, power in. Got it. That's painful. We got it though. Probably should just drape them across. I just want to see if it works. Yeah, because you don't have to tuck these away. You really don't. There you go. Got it. Watch, I wired it incorrectly. Probably. Oh, come on. See what I mean? That dot is so fickle. It's even worse on console. You already know. So light, we're good. These are all lit up. This got light, it has no water, that's fine. Also, this should be the same, but let's double check. Not bad! We're gonna have ourselves a little variation, baby! Nice. So the light reaches all the way over there. So you're gonna have one for each pocket. Let's see what that looks like at nighttime. I have to see if there's any leakage. There might be, I'm not really sure. Ah, very good. Alright, so it's food time. I'm just gonna leave a little bit of music on, and then we'll be back. Sound good? We'll leave it on the beautiful new tiles that we have over here. Yes? I shall return. Actually, let's make it beautiful. Food time. BRB, boys. BRB. I will go as fast as I can. I'm just gonna smash some burgers. And we'll play some music. Burb. Keep the chat warm, elite. See you guys in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna smash some burgers.
shade.
Oh, delicious. Hello. Hi. Was the music okay? Yes. Smash 3 burgers. Go get it. Fantastic. What's up? Is that Natty? Did I say it right? It was a good food? Always. You know, like, you don't eat like all day or something, like you just snack is like not real food. And then you sit down for like a meal and you're like, I'm gonna destroy these burgers. Yeah. I'm gonna destroy these burgers. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, so it looks like we have clearance on this. The first song, Humbot. Humbot. This one? Pickle in Dutch. Oh, nice. Pickles. Ooh, those do stick through. Ooh, and people can grab those. That could be a problem. Well, if you have tall crops. If you're doing berries, not so much. Pickles. Trying to think of a good spot for us to put down. Maybe we could go back to the island we were on last time. Huh. Oh, we have a river over there. Not bad. Does anybody play console Rust? I do. I think we picked this one last time. Kind of. No, we did. I tried to change the seed, but it got all weird on me. So we do have Twitch drops this. Got a box of weapons. Nice. We're like standing on the water. Excellent. So Dwayne Conway says, I do. Yes. It's kind of nice. We got some water right here. Excellent. And then now that we're over here, I just totally forgot what the heck we were going to build. Is there a zip line on this one? Oh, there's not. Or is there? No. Very odd. Oh, no, there is one right here. These will be so nice. I like it. Is that like a radiator? Yeah. Okay, so we could do the switch timers. We can work on the wedge variation. Anything in particular you guys want to see? Guess we can kind of just sketch out some stuff with the new tiles. It's cozy. Yeah, so the game plan is we're going to do this for a little bit. We're going to go over to Ages after this stream, do some ranked, play AoE 4's campaign. I think we're on the last part of the campaign. By the way, that's coming to Xbox this year, apparently. Maybe sooner than we think. I've heard some rumors maybe summer, so I kind of have to wait and see. It's a beautiful game, a lot of fun, like real-time strategy. It's fantastic. Then we're going to be doing some console Rust this evening. So we got triple header. Triples. Did we set up? Yeah, it was right here. A scuzzy. I have 23 hours on that. There you go. Let's just do it like this. Should we turn on the options? It says, what time this evening for the console content? I'm not really sure. Kind of just playing it all by ear, to be honest. TBH. Says, is everybody here playing console? Most likely. We have some people that play both. You want me to officially freak you out? Alright, do you want me to, oops. Do you want me to officially freak you out? For any players, console or PC, ready? I mean, it's kind of nutty. That's on PC right now. You can turn these off. Now, does this mean it's coming for us? On the console side at some point? The building effects? Who knows? Next gens only, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, that way we can get some ages ranked in. Hopefully beat campaign. I hope so. We'll juggle in some AoE 4 and 2 ranked. Pretty hot. So that's so cool. I like it. Isn't that sweet? And do you see all this stuff here? This just came in yesterday. Yeah, today's Friday. So this is all new. So we have building skins on PC. Not sure when this is coming for us. We have Stone and Adobe, which are the same tier. They just have a skin. And now we have the cargo container. So we've got metal sheet here, which looks normal. And then over here is the cargo container. And then it colors like random different color tiles across the top. I think it looks really good. So this is DLC. This is something you have to buy that's extra. But it's just cosmetic. That's it. And I think it looks great. I really like the Adobe, and I'm very impressed with the cargo container. And I think the next one, at least next month, I think is going to be the Brutalist, which will be high quality. Hot. Had to cough there, sorry. Yeah, it looks great. I'm a fan, dude. Looks really good. Oh. Saw Adobe. Yeah, the Adobe looks great. Sorry. Ooh. So we covered this earlier, but it's worth mentioning again. We don't have custom servers yet on the console side, but I would imagine we have something very similar to what we use over here on the PC side, at least for me. Our custom server that we're doing right now, we use only admin type tools. So obviously I can no clip, so you see me flying through the map here in the buildings. I can drop with no damage, and we've already seen those things active for us over on the console side during some events. And I think we'll have some semblance of this here. Hold on a sec. Okay, wait, what was I saying? Hold on, I got sidetracked, boys. What was I saying? Uh, what was I doing? Yeah, I saw the W's last month. I was actually super surprised that the metal container stuff came out as quickly as it did. Hold on, while my brain resets here. Like, just check this out, right? Do a little bit of this. Oh, is that a container? It is. Let's get our tool out. What's up? James says it's up to you. Thanks. That's a little weird that the color's on the bottom, but I get why they did it. It's so hard for me to RP a container. Garage door? Now we can really make it look like a container. Oh, looks like we gotta make it dark green now. Put it on a slab. I think that's the color. I mean, that's not cool. Then I think we got this double door. This one's blue though. Garage door is better for sure. Plus it's green. You can't go wrong with green, can ya? Nice. Is that crazy? Excellent. Okay, so as I was saying before, when custom servers do come out for us on Rust Console Edition, I assume it's going to be very similar to what we have here, or what I've been using on our custom server on the PC side. As you can see right now, I've got no clip and I have invincibility. I can fly through buildings. We've already seen them do this during certain events already. And I imagine there'll be some semblance of spawning in as we have here, but I imagine it'll be more like our vending machine kind of list, but we'll be able to spawn items in just like that. We've already seen the ability for our custom servers to have things like boosted farming, also have like predetermined kits. So I think we're going to have a pretty decent tool set to work with here, and I'm very excited for the custom servers. I know you guys are too. Can't wait. Love the container. Dude, it's so good. Freaking love it. There was something else I was going to add to here. Maybe it was the boathouse. Was it, was one of the boathouses? It's like a darker blue. Is that right? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I want to turn these back on. I'm gonna freak you out. I think it just looks like a giant cargo container. Oops. L96? Is it middle row now? There it is. Is that what you're looking for? Baby? Very good. Oh, hold on. Very weird. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec, boys. Uh-huh. What is this all about? Sorry. Okay, we should be alright here. That's weird. My account did something goofy. Okay. We say M2 is the next one. 249. It's a BR. No, I think that's on purpose. The floor being that color. I mean, I think it is. Who knows? Maybe they flip it. Oh, whoops! It is on privacy. My bad. This one's so rowdy. And I have the sound turned down. Like a lot. So, Jade, yes? Nate. Should be up by now. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I had that on for a second. Weird. I love the new metal. I think it looks great. Bang bang. See, I wanted to play around with the wedge for a second, but I kind of wanted to go over here and do it. Yeah, let's go over here and do it. Let's go over here and do it. Do we have enough extra supplies? I don't think that we do. Someone's gonna get a ton of loot. We see your recoil? Oh yeah, it's not good. It's bad. one doesn't spawn with bullets anymore. It used to. It's enough to get it done. Says, can you please show us the best placement for a shotgun trap? Not too far back, kind of close, because the spread on that thing is actually going to do damage to your base. If you didn't know. Now you do. Now you know. Try the wedge over here real fast. I kind of want to make a couple twigs. So we typically do this. Right. Our furnaces sit back here. Which is something we haven't done, but we should. We just haven't had a chance to really do it. So it hasn't like gotten us or anything, but typically before we put the window in, we just never had the drop box in time, and I'm just like, eh. But if we have stone right here. Let's see. This one's input. The other one's output. Is it the other way around? I think it's the other way around. You kind of sit here, go top, bottom, bring it in, flip this one. I have that backwards. It needs to be this way. That way we've got nice... Woo! I'm all over the place. Knowledge is power. It is. Very good. So that's one thing we haven't been doing, but that's okay. I was kind of toying around with the idea. The battery over here can be a little cumbersome, and it kind of... I guess we don't need it there. Does that trip you guys out? It trips me out. I'm like, what is that going on right there? The wedge. There's another boat base that I think we can jam a pump into, which would really help things out. Construction. Here we go. That'll work. Okay. I like how there's no animation for the twig. That's funny. Oh, that's different. That's really different. Wood. Alright, so this is what I was thinking about changing. Because before, when we had the mechanism for all this, right here, like, even if we keep this farm down here, or just honeycomb, there's the question, like, we could use some of this other space on the top, maybe a little bit, especially off the ramp. So instead of just having this, maybe we can tweak it. Oh, you died to the last 2 scientists? Sometimes I'm just about bagging whenever I can and then dipping. So that's not too bad, right? We got that little setup right there. That way you have maximum coverage and protection for this side. And I think we could squeeze the battery up here. If we wanted to. Know what I'm saying? This is where the bunker mechanism is, and I think we can use the ramp. I was kind of looking at it yesterday, but we could leave it as is. And so, like, this is the way it sits now. Actually, let me just set it up real fast. Just delete that. Yeah, dude, whenever I get any ammo or any kind of loot on cargo ship, I freaking dip like a little bit. So here's the other question. We could technically have an entrance on this side, right? We could. And this could be the ramp for it for a minute. This could be an alternate exit, and we could turn that into shop fronts if we really wanted to. So the other question is, what do we stick here? Because there's this whole, and then when we especially lock this off here, man, I'll tell you what, they are making that a lot more difficult to punch in. We can get it this way though. Did it before. Those twigs are my face. Man, they're making that super difficult. You know what? Let's try it like this. Oops. But we can place it like this. Maybe. I hope. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, they've knocked that out. It has to be like a specific order now. That's very interesting. I wonder if that modifies any of the builds that we've done in the past. Man, that is right on. Look how tight that placement is. Ugh. So yeah, we pretty much have to put this in place. Annoying. But if this ends up being a thing down here, and we just use this for like filler, or maybe we can use it for something, but like this is typically how it sits. We have like a lot of space up here, and then people can like jump around and stuff. Not the best, right? But is there a way we can modify it? Yes? I tell you what, that animation's growing on me. Oh, I know what we could do. This could be kind of heady. I guess we could do it like this. What if this is our, you know? Oh, you know what? We can't do it like that. You know why? Because we need the space to jump up. I had an idea for a second, but now it is gone. Could put some drop boxes there, although that would kind of just do the same thing where people can just hop around on it. We'll leave it as halvesies first. We'll kind of figure out what that's going to be. I like the idea of us using this space above this here, whether it's this space right here, this space, and this space, because normally this is already blocked off right here. So technically we have almost 2 full squares. We do have 2 full squares that we can utilize. And we already have access up here, and so why are we not using that is the question. Then we could stick a battery up here. Or we could even stick a battery over there, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be all locked in. I like the fact that you can kind of switch it around a little bit if you want to kind of keep people guessing as to what's what. Jade, can you see if you can get... Oh, what do you mean? Like this? are you talking about? It's rough, James. When you've got like a good run and the scientist beams you, that's tough. I want that so bad. It's making me sad just thinking about it. I want it. I want it bad. So I'm thinking of a way that maybe we can utilize this space up here, right? And maybe even this space right here. Because if we did do the farming section, it would technically be this wooden area here. We'll just kind of color code it for now. Maybe we'll make this Adobe or something for now, so you can kind of tell the difference of like what we have added. And this is kind of up in the air, that stone section. I feel like we can use those spaces better. Your thoughts? Everything else seems pretty good. Oh, the Scrappy? You want to see Scrappy? I got you. There appears to be a fire. Yeah, tell me you don't want this in console edition. Like right now, like yesterday. It's beautiful. Yes. I mean, it's not amazing though. Do you like that light in the front? I gotta tell you, when you're out there and it's like nighttime and you see a group of people in there and you see that spotlight come on and you're close, it is very scary. But it's also beautiful. You could fit so many people in the back of this thing. I'm not sure what the command is for that one, but what's beautiful is when that breaks, you got all those extra pieces on there, which makes it pretty tight. So anyways, here's pretty well protected. The main area around TC and stuff, I mean, protected for like what this thing costs. And I made that Adobe like an idiot. He's been watching Jade Monkey for a while. It says, I've got all my info from him. He's awesome. Thanks, Austin Smith. Thanks, baby. This is something we haven't really been utilizing a whole lot, and the reason why, you kind of saw this last time when we had our base up and running. Sometimes we have the main bunker locked, and we had at some point, like even though we were super rich last wipe, like if that's all metal, like high quality metal, that's pretty expensive to break. So sometimes you don't always want to do that. So having an access for basically drop boxes for the inside of your bunker is pretty hot, not gonna lie. So that's all these do. These are extra doors on the outside, literally wood, and you just kind of drop off, and it's like the best thing ever. Hopefully confusing people. And making you look less juicy. So anything up here would be definitely like lower end target. Technically, you could. I mean, if you're going to build it out like this, you might as well go all the way. A lot of cases, if you're not going to do a farm, you can definitely put a bed and some lockers in here. But more to the point, you can put a wall frame here and a garage door, and you got yourself a stable, baby. And then this is obviously a metal door, clearly. Yeah, so before we were sticking the composter here, but I guess we could stick something like that over here if we really wanted to. We can kind of turn this into something else. What was it? Was it going to be like furnaces? I can't remember what we were going to throw in there. I feel like we could put a door here at some point and make this usable. And before we make that like patch here, we could like use it for an entrance if we really wanted to. But we'd have to leave this door like that. And then probably this door like that. Because then we're going to have that single pass-through. Because then if somebody deeps on you, you want to be able to stop it, clearly. I mean, I guess we could do more storage on this outer piece. That's an option for sure. You know what I mean? Like, this could be an entrance for a minute. And then at some point, when that back piece... You know what? I think we just figured it out. We still leave this side for the shotgun trap. This can just be an inset. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Is there a jump up for that floor? I like it. I like leaving this like, maybe leave this wood, because maybe you don't want to have a door here. But at some point when this thing gets all built up, we'll lock this off, and then this can actually just be a room. Then you can knock this out, put shelves in here, and then you got even more storage. Because like, storage becomes an issue at some point, right? Like, I think we figured it out. Oops. Oopsie. Did not mean to do that. I really messed that up, huh? Ah, I did it again. Like, I know how it's supposed to go, but I keep messing it up. That way you're hiding all of the upgrades you have. It's looking real good. I like this as a 2x1 to start because it just keeps everything nice and low key. I think I like those minor tweaks we've done. To be fair, we could probably just leave a mixing table. And then we can grow like on a third floor if we really, really wanted to, but we don't have to. Could leave this wood. That'll be wood. I think at this point you would upgrade this to a frame. This would be a frame. And then I think we can leave the locker piece in here. I don't think that's bad. I think that was pretty good. Even though we didn't use it last fight, but that's fine. This way we can kind of eke out a little bit more space. Protection. Obviously your most important stuff goes on the interior. Obviously. Man, am I bad at placing that or what? What's up? He says, what is a sport helicopter? Going through my inventory last night on console and it popped up. Sport? I wish that. I mean, I haven't seen that. You mean this thing? One place to rule them all. That's right, Dwayne. I like this back piece because it really puts... Because remember before we filled that in? Because we're having people, like, just up our cheeks about it. So that way we can, like, utilize all of this extra space. I like it. We're doing this. It's just a slight tweak. Then I think to kind of keep this at bay, we can maybe make this wood until it's like good, and then we can like machete it out, and then we can make that into bigger pieces. Because let's be honest, you don't have all of the stone to do this right away. You need to be able to do this in phases. Hot. Then we could do a full farming operation downstairs. That's still totally possible. Or you could turn this into stables. Boing. I like it. That way we're like utilizing this extra back piece. So really the only major change is we stick a wooden door here and then a wooden door here at some point. And then a door frame. And then that way we can knock them out as we start to add more. Because let's be honest, with the node shortage this becomes more difficult but not impossible. Then ready for this? This is kind of dirty but I like it. This kind of helps too. You notice like we use this as like a back door to kind of drop out the back. Initially, we can rope this off completely and then just do what we did before, put a door there and then put a shotgun trap like a man. That's hot. Then you just leave the door open, let them figure it out. Dope. Beautiful. And until you have an armored door, you really don't need to make that metal. It doesn't need to be anything more than that. Okay, please do. Dragons. You can actually send it to me directly if you want. I'd love to see it, thank you. Do you like the song Past Lives? I don't think I've heard it. That was so funny that the people, you want me to show you how they rated us last time? It's actually, you're gonna laugh. They blew this top tile off here and here. And they like got into the primitive gear and then they stopped after that because they ran out of money and they're like, wow, this isn't worth it. I was like, exactly. Exactly. Precisely. So a lot of extra stuff can go in here. We'll leave these as shelves. Stone shelves. Because it is a level of protection at some level. And that's if you really want to go. You don't have to go extra storage like this if you don't want to. You really don't. As a matter of fact, you could just branch off and do this right side. And that's it. Because really that's the space that kind of gets filled anyway. Hopefully keeping them all guessing. If you really want to confuse them, you do something like that. You're like, huh? I just want to see what the cost is after we added all this stuff. Fully decked out. I mean, heck, you don't even technically need it to drop down like that. It says, what is this building matrix, Jay? Posting in creative feed? Okay. Check it out. Good looking out, man. Thanks for dropping the intel. Let me check it out. Oh, off the side. Interesting. Huh. Wow. Good looking out. I wonder. Well, that pretty much confirms. No, it's past prototyping. Good looking out, dude. I mean, I guess you could call it the sport helicopter, the Mini. It's most likely referring to this position on the map. Let's go. Degraded monkeys. My phone's at 8%. It says when it reaches 0, I'll hop off. But okay. So I DM'd you the video right now. Ah, very good. Let me see. Let me double check. Good looking out, man. Thanks for the post. I'll do you want me to reference your YouTube name or the one in Discord? Yeah, I've noticed we had the overlay pop open, but I never noticed that it was that. That's interesting. Good looking out, dude. Yeah, because I've had that like weird ghosting effect or whatever. You want to take it with the admin? I tell him as an admin. Meow. There's nobody flying it. Should be smoking. Come on. There it goes. Reload. Yeah. Use hollow? I guess. That got down. I erased it. You grade monkeys? You grade you monkeys? Nice. Yeah, it's most likely, but you know how we like our fishing village kind of shows things a bit different than the fishing village on computer? Well, my guess is there's a little something there in the background, because I notice our popovers on our map sometimes shine through when we're not on the map. But it's most likely this spot here that it's referring to, which is the Airwolf, which is where you purchase helicopters. Very interesting. Good find. So confused. No, that's perfect. That tells us exactly what we need. Good looking out, man. Excellent. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff, bruv. Bruv. He was like, yeah, I gotta say this. No, perfect. That's exactly right. Because that fills in a lot, actually. Pretty much all we need to know. So this is like a fully decked out version. What are we on? 4 now? 4? Version 4? This can be storage, but you know what? This also can be a grow op back here if we want it to be. Ouchie. Mouchie. But if we don't, we can just leave it off like that, and then we'll just leave a little shotgun trap. Boom, boom, boom. Got a bunch of extra storage on the back. We could even arm up this back tile to really confuse people. They'd be like, what is that? Like, I don't know. Mixed with wood, people will be awfully confused. That's awesome. And then probably here you would flip this to metal. And then rotate it. So if somebody ever breaks in, they'll be thoroughly confused. I like it. We kind of just do everything we did before, but we just leave a little door frame here, and we kind of just work off what we need to and just do it like in a modular approach. I like it. That way we can save the upgrade for a flip if we need to. Kind of like this. Or like if you wanted to flip that, you could. That's hot. Gentlemen, that's very hot. Battery on that side, locker on that side. That's perfect. We could do a little bit of electronics on the frame, but mostly on this back wall if we need to. Oh yeah. Buddy, we're looking good. Alright, so we really decked this thing out. Let's go ahead and put some of these on here and just see what our price is now. Just trying to get a sense for how many monies we're going to be putting down for this. Kind of like this build thingy. Staccato. And if we really wanted to confuse people, we could definitely make these top areas metal. Yeah, wouldn't that confuse you? I mean, that confused me. You're like, where? What's going on with that? It's floor tile. It's a lot of metal, to be honest. But, I mean, the wipe definitely gets that way, so this will be a fully upgraded one. Let's get all our boxes in here and just see what our deployables are. This is definitely beefier. This is definitely if you came up, like you're rich. So about the Cobalt set today? Nice. So you saw that one William. That one at William, it says, I wonder if there was ways to use the skin to camo the base in other environments like forest and desert. You kind of can if you're gonna, yeah, William's like the camo master, huh? He's also the master of chill vibes, yes? William. Didn't he just finish his uni or whatever recently? Exams? Maybe it was exams. Maybe it wasn't uni. Like, the whole thing. I could be thinking about somebody else, though. Alright, if we just go ham with this. Right? Fully decked out. Let's even make this armor. And then on the interior here, we'll make this metal. That'll be stone. I don't know if I'm going to get this box area right, but hey, you get the idea, right? Right. Right. Excellent. You could also put up a turret. Yes, 100% you could. And this is looking good. Okay, what do we think the grand total is? Let's put an armor door up. Let me paint these. Guesses? Throw them in the chat. Throw them in the chat. Let's see what we got. Full deployables. Yeah, let's make these metal too. Because that would make sense for us to do. So our Dropbox walls, which you have easy access to. So we're like fully decked out. And then we'll put like a door or something in here. Maybe a roller boy. For good measure. Oh, you know what? Let's go big. Let's go 2 roller boys. It's very decked out. Oh, we gotta put doors on here. Duh. What am I doing? This isn't for free. We have roller boys here. What's my favorite skin? Box skins. And probably door skins. I like those baxes, dog. Let's just assume we had armored doors. This is a bit presumptuous, but it is still pretty hot. So do you prefer playing on PC? I actually prefer playing on the console. I know. Does it blow your mind? It should. Oh, we have a cargo door container. Nice, dude. I like the pumpkin full metal. I like, I call it the super sleep door for, I think it's one of the armor doors, single. Like that one. Now we're looking good. Okay, it's fully decked. What do you think that grand total is? Grand total? Here we go. 341 wood, 2,558 stone, 1,418 metal, and 19 high quality. Not bad at all. So we're looking at 3 metal nodes total. If you round up 3 stone nodes, 1 tree, and what is this, 40 nodes if you have to do it the manual way for metal, but honestly you can probably just grind that up and cook what you got. Boom. Actually, I think this is pretty cheap considering. Small upkeep. Yes, crazy amounts of protection. Got lots of different ways to enter the base, to move around. You've got a completely sealed bunker that you can move items in and out of. Pretty hot. Yeah, this is the tweak we were looking for. Yeah, honestly, we should probably just rotate this. That way if someone wants to soft side that, it's like, knock yourself out. And then, you ready for this? Little bonus. Little bonus. What about this? Stable? What? Pretty nice. Yeah, we would make this stone. Then you've got stables. How hot is that? And then also you can make another door here. You don't have to use garage doors, but it's definitely more functionally accessible that way. How many rockets would that be? Considerable amount. For what this is, you look at this and be like, huh? You're like, what? Why? And the loot's spread out enough that even if you cut into one side, you really got to keep digging at this thing. Really picking at it to like get anywhere. Looks like a hard raid. Yeah, and hopefully confusing enough that people see this. Mostly you wouldn't have this metal rim around the top. Just kind of showing you some alternate things you can do with this. You could keep 3-4 horses in here pretty easily. It's not going to let me ride that. I'll have to lead it by the face. Fine. The wedge lives on. Roof access. It's good for solos, duos. You could fit a trio in there, but you know. Jade, could you compound the base? Oh yeah, you totally could. And then the terrain bunker works as all terrain bunkers do. Come right in here. Smash this bad boy right here. The bunker is now open. If you want to keep the bunker sealed and keep your high quality cost down, you can always use the drop boxes here. That's the withdrawal side. This is the deposit side, complete with a wooden door to protect your cheeks while you're making that deposit. Hopefully enough to confuse anybody that's trying to figure out what's going on. Going oil rig, is that right? Hold on one sec. I'm gonna play some music. Oops. Sorry, that was Nightbot. That wasn't me. If it does more, if you do more than 6 emojis, it'll do that. Hello. And honestly, a lot of this top layer wouldn't even be metal anyway. You just probably leave this all stone and just leave junk up here. It's all good, Elite. It was the automatic system. It wasn't anything you did. Don't worry about it. Pretty solid build. Thanks. It's just a variation of the wedge. The wedge already exists out there. And it's made for, you know, if you don't want to be spending the whole wipe farming and you're like a smaller team, or you want to have multiple bases, and this is pretty decked out. This is pretty rare to go this heavy. Like this. Got some kids to raid. Have a good night. Alright, sir. Good luck with the raid. Got a little bit of everything in here. At that point, you would flip it back. And you're good to go. Awesome. Jade, the leader. And then technically these garage doors act as like the stone honeycomb. And then these extra garage compartments act as even more honeycomb. Pretty hot, dude. See if Bob's back. That means we'll go over to some ages for a bit. Has he returned? Oh, no, I think he's got a little bit of time left, right? Yeah. Oh. I like building. It's the best. Come on, builders. What do Dwayne say? Builders, unite. Builders. Love the videos. Glad to catch the stream. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Bang, bang. Try to see if we can find a way to change it back. Yes. You ready to change your layout? 3 colors main color base. Oh, this is different. Oh. I didn't see it readily available. That's okay. Song I put on earlier? The first one? The first one was Humbot. Ta-da! Where'd my cabinet go? I guess I threw it out. Synthwave? Yeah, it's probably Humbot. That'll be this one. Or was it this one? This is more Synthwave. Ish. Humbot, Humbot. So it makes me think of the Stellaris soundtrack. Stellaris? Stellar? I'm trying to think of like a command that would make sense where it would reset it. Let's go. Check controls. Auto walk, primary attack, use reload. Primary fire, secondary fire. Craft toggle, inventory toggle. Holster item. Hover loot. Oh, okay. Previous. Alright, that makes sense. Examine held item. Gesture. Pets. Very good. Says thanks, Jade. No problem. Oh, it's like for a second I thought I had it. What? I just want to see if I can get the thing to go back to the random colors. I like that a lot. Nice, you probably got into it? Nice. I like electronica. It's beautiful. Dude, now I feel like this is... Wait, I gotta know. Gotta know what this is now. Hold on. I gotta know. Yeah, Randy? Uh, yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to keep experimenting with it until we figure it out. How do we switch it back to the random colors? I have no idea. I'm trying to think of another command or something. It's probably something obvious too. Oh man, I have no idea. I wonder if we stop and start the game if it restarts it. Now we gotta find out. I tried doing a quick search. I didn't see anything. I like it. Oh yeah. So yeah, we're doing this for a little bit. Then a little bit of ages, and then some Rust console tonight. So 3 times. Boom. Cutie patootie with the green eyes. What? What? Ah. Yeah. Well, now we're loading back up. Give me just a second. I bet it remembers though, and you'll be like, oh man. Oop, I'm up at midnight. I'm back too. Oh. It says, what? Wait, did they make it so the graffiti disappears, or that it changes based on the owner? It stays on. No, you can wipe it off with water. You throw water on it. You can use the squirt gun, or you can, if you have a bucket full of water, you can walk up to it and then hit action. I wonder if that's it. If we just come up and we hit E on it with the thing out, that might be it. Good point. I bet you that's it. I mean, it's cool. Once you set a color, it'll keep setting that. I do like that. But I kind of like that random placement stuff. It was really nice. See how being bad at 3 a.m. Ah. Ah. Yeah, these load times are something else. Oof. So, Richard, this is Jade. Yes? Yes? Oops, skibbity boop goop boo, yeah. Boop 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 bee boop 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 boop. Excellent. Yeah, PC day. Only for like a session. Then we'll be over on the console side. Trying to squeeze it all in today, you know? Trying to get it all. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so I wonder if I walk up to it and then like hit a specific... Oh, it's raining. Alright, let's see if we get it. What's up? Hiya. For a second I thought that was it. I was like, oh, sweet. Building skin top tier. Building skin wood. What does that mean? Different? Man, I have no idea how that goes back. Not a clue. That's alright. I'll tell you what, we'll probably wrap it up here for now. We're going to do a little bit of ages. That's going to be the next stream right after this. We should have some shorts coming out here automatically if the scheduled time is correct. And then we'll do a little bit of ages. Then we're going to do some Rust console tonight. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to drop a like on this one. It does help out a lot. And hopefully we'll see you guys on the next stream here in like a handful of minutes. Sound good? Sound good. Okay. A peace. A deuces. For now.